Car shows, cruise-ins, car meets. What the heck is the difference? Well, ultimately there's not a difference. It's all about car enthusiasts coming together and showing off their rides. Of course, the mindsets between the events can be a little different. This video is going to attempt to explain how they're all different. So, let's start off with the classic, the car show. Car shows, for the most part, are longer events. They're like a day, maybe 2 days or something. Draw in large groups of people from many different areas. Classic car shows are, of course, a huge deal. There's Good Guys and Carcraft Summer Nats, and Hot Rod has a few, and the list goes on. They're held at your local churches, ballparks, schools, civic centers. They're just everywhere. And a lot of it is mostly older guys and older cars. Ultimately, this is all semantics, but I'm going to explain the difference because the terms they're not really that interchangeable, actually. Maybe they are. It's a matter of opinion, but you're watching this video, so I'm going to give you mine. Okay, now, cruise-ins. Cruise-ins, for the most part, are like car shows in that it's a lot of older cars. But car shows tend to be more, not hoity-toity, that's a really stupid term, wish I didn't say it, but it's on record now. Car shows tend to be more sophisticated, nope, still not the right word. Car shows tend to be more organized. People wash their cars, wax them, bring them out, and do not touch, look at, sniff, smell, don't touch. Those kind of stickers usually have Haggerty attached to them. They judge, and someone wins a trophy, and they smile, put the trophy in the trunk, and drive home. Cruise-ins are a little different. Cruise-ins are usually held in the afternoons, mostly on Fridays or Saturdays. They might be held in a downtown area, at a mall, or just some large parking lot. They're typically more laid back. People there just want to be around other people who like cars. Their cars may not be spotless and shine like a mirror. There's probably a little bit more variety there, too. It's not necessarily all a bunch of old guys and old cars. You drive in after you drive your car to work sometimes and just show up and hang out for a little while on a Friday afternoon and pretend that it's back in the 60s or 70s again. Or you show up in your new car and hang out because you just like cars. Now moving on to car meets. Car meets are a little bit different than the other two in that largely car meets are younger people. Car meets tend to be club focused and people who are in car clubs show up at them and sit around in parking decks and restaurants and different places like that. Your Cars and Coffee is more along the lines of a car meet because it doesn't have the same feel to it, or really the way Mr. Regular would put it, it doesn't have winga dinga. It's not one of my favorite things he talks about, but it's kind of funny. It's very satirical. Golly. I can't speak. Anyway, car meets are typically more a younger crowd again, and they can be focused on one kind of car. You'll have your Subaru meet, you might have your Nissan meet, or your Toyota, or Honda, or American Muscle, or it might just be a little bit of everything, like the meets I usually go to. But ultimately, like I already said, it's all semantics. It's just car guys coming together. And again, there are major differences in that you don't really win an award most of the time at a cruise-in or a car meet. But who knows? You might. Well, thanks for listening to me ramble. I'm not going to bother to cut this audio because it's 4 minutes and it probably sounds half decent. Thanks for listening and looking at these pictures. See you again next week, and maybe eventually I'll be able to bring you another car feature.